So you're moving to Arizona and your furry friends want to come too. Of course they do, they're family. Stay tuned for some helpful hints on how to keep your dog safe in Arizona. Hello, today I am going to talk about keeping your dog safe in Arizona. So I'm Melissa Rush with Arizona Gateway Real Estate. I am happy you are here. And if you have other questions about moving to Arizona, be sure to comment below so that I can get them answered for you. So the first thing you need to know about moving to Arizona is that we do require pets to be licensed. So you're going to go to the county site, whether you move to Maricopa County or Pinal County, and register your pet. It is going to cost a little bit. It's going to be around $17 to $65 per animal. That's going to depend on whether or not the pet is fixed. And you're also going to need a current proof of rabies vaccination. So just know that you do need to register your pet. Secondly, we do have an Arizona hot car law. So we all know that it's hot out here, especially in the summer. In the summer, cars can reach 160 degrees in less than an hour. So you don't want to leave your pet unattended. And that's why this law was put into place. So if you leave your pet in an unattended vehicle, a few things can happen. First of all, if the pet is seen, you can face up to a $100 fine if they are not harmed. If that pet is harmed by being in that unattended vehicle, you can face up to 6 months in jail and a misdemeanor. So the other caveat to this is that if a good intentioned person is going past and sees a pet locked in your car, they can break the window or break into your car by any means necessary and retrieve that animal. And you are not allowed to go after them for damages. So it's a good Samaritan law in regards to keeping those pets safe. So next, we have a leash law. So if you are off of your own property, you are required to keep your pet on a leash. The only exception to that would be if you're at a dog park where they do allow the animals to run freely. So there are plenty around Gilbert, and you can take your pet to one of those parks and let them run off leash. So then, if you have an enclosed yard, the pet can go outside, but they're not allowed to be tied up. So if you tie your dog up on a rope like you've seen in the cartoons or back in a dog house, like, you're not allowed to do that to the animal. It's just way too hot out here for them to survive being tied up in the heat. I let my dogs out during the day. They usually don't like to be outside very long in the summer either. It's just too hot for them. And you want to make sure they're staying hydrated. So make sure you're always got some water out for them. And then lastly, let's talk about taking those dogs for a walk, because it always pains me when I see people walking their pet in the summer and it's still way too hot outside. So the pads of their paws will burn and they'll blister. And it's if you can't stand on, the rule of thumb is if you can't stand on the cement yourself in a barefoot for more than 7 to 10 seconds, the dog can't either. So your feet will burn, their feet will burn. So you could put some booties, you can buy those little booties at the PetSmart stores and stuff, and put on their feet to alleviate that. You still probably don't want to have them out very long because it's just too hot. But you don't want to burn their paws. So a lot of people will walk them very early, like 5 a.m. or in the evening after the sun's going down. But again, just make sure you check that cement so that you are making sure you keep your dog's paws safe. And that's it. So we love our furry friends. I hope that you will too. Bring them out here. They're gonna love Arizona. My dog actually loves to swim in the pool, so she's kind of crazy. I'll stick a picture up here for you. So again, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow along, and I appreciate that you're here.